Okay, let's try this. Is it working now? Is it working now? It should be working now. Okay. Oh my god. Let's try this. Is it working now? Why is it so loud? What happened? Pause. Okay. This should be better. It was so loud. Okay, hang on. 1 sec. We're almost there. Please hold. I'm testing it on my phone. Okay, I think I got it. Dude, that was so weird. I wonder why my OBS did me like that. I had it on my old microphone. Or I had it on my newest microphone with all the settings ready to go, so I could just click go live. And then when I click go live, it reset all of my settings, put me on the old microphone, which obviously isn't hooked up because I'm using my new one. And what the heck was that? Well, I think we're good. I'm gonna test one more thing, but I think we're good. I think yeah. Okay, it sounds good on my end. If it doesn't sound good on your end, let me know. But otherwise, I think we're live. It took a little longer to get here than I would have liked, but you can't say I didn't show up. You can't say I didn't show up. Oh my goodness. What's up, Raven? How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for putting up with my scuff streams as always. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I made myself a nice cup of coffee. Got a nice water. I'm ready for, not a super long stream. Probably not as long as the last Ace Attorney one, but a nice little chill gaming session. First stream with mic issues in your career? See, I disagree. I went back and I watched that Fortnite stream, and the stream actually reset my microphone again. It reset my microphone again, and so my microphone was like popping the whole stream. Which isn't what I want. So I actually took the VOD down because I thought it was bad. It's okay. Listen. Every stream is a step forward on the learning curve, right? Speaking of learning, we've got some learning to do in the court of law. I'm excited. Man, I'll tell you what. Once I stopped streaming this game a couple days ago, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I was like, it's wrong for me to play this off stream, right? And I was like, yes, I shouldn't. I was like, I really shouldn't play it off stream because people want to see it. That's the whole point of me streaming it. But man, this game I really like it. I really like it. I'm gonna probably end up playing the whole trilogy, but like, I don't know. It's one of my first forays into visual novels, and it's fun, man. I think it's a cool game. Running on 3 hours of sleep, 2 Red Buds Celsius, and several prayers. What is a Red Bud? I also had a Celsius today, though. That's my gym drink. I drink Celsius at the gym. 3 hours of sleep, though, is tough. That is really tough. Either go to bed early tonight or sleep in tomorrow or something, Gotta catch up on that. Nothing fancy for me, just a black coffee right now. I'll tell you what, I do like Celsius. I bought some Celsius. I used to buy it just when I go to the gym, but it got too expensive. And then, so I started buying my own packs. And I saw this fun pack. It was like, ooh, look at these like fun drink flavors, and I got it, and they're all just like, I think they're just like coconut flavored ones, and they're bad. And so now I'm trying to like, there's two that I can drink. There's one that I think I'll throw all the other ones out or give them to my friends because I can't stomach them. I think they're really bad. Oh, two Red Bulls and a Celsius. You should be at your cap. Be careful. You don't want to have too much caffeine in a day. I'm no doctor, but too much caffeine usually doesn't spell good things. So be careful, Raven. That's enough energy drinks for the day. I'm not a big Red Bull guy, though. I do like Celsius. That's the first energy drink. Well, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say Celsius was the first energy drink that I've ever had that I was like, oh, this is really good. But I take that back. For whatever reason, and I think I was the only person in the history of the world who thought this, but I loved the Mountain Dew Rise. Not Mountain Dew Kickstart. That's pretty much just a glorified soda. But Mountain Dew Rise. Mountain Dew Rise was sick. And I don't think they make it anymore. I can never find it anymore. I think I was the only person who liked it. Can drink anything unless it has coconuts? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big coconut guy. Not a big coconut guy. Alright, well, enough of me yapping. We came here to play the game. Should probably play the game, right? Episode 2. Turnabout Sisters. Us versus Miles Edgeworth. Witness, your name, please. April May, the name of my chinchilla, as we already discussed. I don't like Red Bulls that much. Alright, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. My friend loves Red Bulls. At your service. Oh, I have to take my glasses off. I'm going to try to wink. Can this model wink? I don't think it can. No, I think my blink's got to be all together. There's no winking from me. Why is everyone yapping? She just got on the stand. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wonton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. We're screwed. We're so screwed. This music's very upbeat for the stakes right now, since we're on like a murder trial. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Oh my god. Why are all of the witnesses and the people who take the stands out of their mind? Can we just get like a normal person up there? Please testify to the court about what you saw. Here we go, some real music. Witness testimony. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. Your Honor, the witness is a freak. She's insane. She's actually insane. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Ms. Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. It's not coward. That's just how being an attorney works. It was the middle of the morning when she saw Mia get bonked. I think you're right. I think you're right. How dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the... Yeah, I'm going to cross-examine the witness. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. It was like 9. Let's take a look at what. Whoa! I didn't want to hold it. Why did you do that? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Okay, while we all think this, Phoenix, I don't know if we can come right out and say it. Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, I had a feeling. What? I don't think that counts either, to be honest. I mean, I guess there's no right or wrong answer to this question. You can just look out the window to look out the window. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Alright, yeah, I'll press. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Oh my god. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. That's actually a pretty good attorney. You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Oh my gosh, we've lost the jury. Oh, I shouldn't have pushed her. We lost the jury. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's trail. And she ran away. There's got to be something in there. What do we got for our evidence? Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes. Oh. No, I don't think the conversation's gonna do it. Broken glass. The murder weapon. The wiretap. Is it too early to present this? Wait. I think I've got an idea. I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl. Ugh. I don't want to present this evidence at the wrong time. Okay. I know, when she saw me, his body was already dead. Yeah. This is... This is a bold accusation to make without any proof. We're going to press her on this. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. That doesn't count. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I do want to question it because if you remember, the hotel window you couldn't see out of. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. I don't know if I would go as hard as Phoenix Wright does. We know she's lying, but we got no real evidence. I know it's tough. I don't know if it's worth breaking down her testimony or if we're going to get punished if we go too far. I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Oof, I might have dug myself a big hole. I'm willing to bet that we have nothing to back up the lying point. We do have the window to back up the nothing point, though. Did you really see the defendant at all? I think we might have got her here. We might have got her backed up, huh? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Not wrong. Not wrong. Oh, I just realized something. I have VC face popped up. What is that even? Oh, it's just the ice. Okay, we're good. We're all right. My bad. No one wears clothes like this on the daily, and I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. We do because we were there! We were there! We do know! She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. Let's go! Let's go! I don't think she saw her get killed, but heard that she got killed by the dude who killed Mia and paid her off. I think that checks out. I think that... I also don't think she witnessed the murder firsthand. What do you say to that, Miss May? Row. What are you trying to say? You mean, lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. Ew, I don't like her. I don't like her. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness testimony. Part 2. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Well... I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Me too, Judge. It's because she's hiding stuff. Come on, let's not... Come on now. Please begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination! Part 2. I just don't believe you saw everything. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. But if she ran off to the right, wouldn't you have lost sight of her? Gonna press her. Is that right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand. Satisfied, Mr. Right? Okay, this is too many rights. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. That clock. The thinker. How would she know it's a clock? Hold it! She wouldn't know it's a clock unless she paid attention to the last, because the people who hired this person to do the killing knew it was a clock. But I don't think the general public knows it was a clock. Mia never dodged. I also don't think she dodged. It seems like it was pretty blunt. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something. Same. Okay, we are onto something, I think. I really do. What do I got? Alright, let's see. Damn, I'm worried I'm not gonna have enough here. Hit her with that weapon. And she hit her with that weapon. That clock. Okay, well, I'm gonna present it and see what happens here. Because how did she know that it was a clock? That doesn't make any sense. What you said just now was quite revealing. We got a music change. I think I'm onto something. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that. Oh my god, bro. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Yeah, because the last time we didn't know. We got her. We got her. Everyone in this courtroom probably thinks that that's a statue because no one was following the other case. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. We got her. If there was no light because it was broken, how did she see it? Oh, also true. Also true. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Objection. What, Miles? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Miles, that's not true, and you know it. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. Oh my god, there's an ant on my desk. Hang on. Ah! Damn it. Okay. Shit. How are we gonna get this thing? Oh no, I lost him. Oh, I see him. Okay. All right, just gonna do. Sorry. I don't like bugs. Really not a big bug guy. Oh, I don't want to touch it. Okay. I got a paper towel. But the problem is I don't. Oh, this sucks. Okay. What should I do? Okay. Oh, it's so gross. Oh, it's so gross. Okay. Okay. You know what? The best thing to do is gonna be to get the vacuum. Hang on, I'm getting the vacuum. I apologize for what you're. Where did it go? Oh no! Oh, okay. I apologize for what you're about to hear. And got him. Oh man. Sorry about that. Oh, that probably was really annoying to hear in the microphone. I tried to move the microphone so it wouldn't pick up on the sound of the vacuum. I'm sorry. Oh, it's just one ant. Yeah, but I have a big fear of bugs. I really don't like bugs. I really don't like bugs. Ants don't get me too bad. Ants don't get me too bad. I'm not like afraid of ants. They just give me the ick. There's like some bugs that I can't even get like near. Like those house silverfish. Okay, I can't even talk about them. Okay. Whew. Well, the ant's gone. The ant's gone, and we're back. Sorry about that. We're back. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Dude, that's bullshit. Yeah, this is crap. Questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Yeah, you were the judge on my last one. Then you gotta pull out the makeshift flamethrower, literally. Burn it to the ground. I've gotten better about my fear of bugs. There was a time where, I would just unleash raid on any bug I saw. And then I was like, it's probably not the best to be living in the apartment after I spray that stuff. So I was like, I gotta overcome it somehow. So I was like, okay, the vacuum. And so far, so good. I think I'm doing all right. Does he not like, the judge doesn't like, objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Thank you, Judge. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Which is bullshit. So what happens now? What happens now is you have to answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? That's because I heard it. Huh? Yes, I heard it say the time. What do you mean? So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. There's no way! The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. What? The window was closed, Miles. If the best attorney in the land is struggling to make this a case, like, that's tough. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No. No, I'm not satisfied at all. Miles just gets a pass because he's famous. I feel like this is not an unbiased trial right now, which is probably the point. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. What, Miles? Let me talk. You have no proof, or you have proof that she could not? Amateurs, amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. Oh, you little... What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. What? The system's rigged. The system is rigged. Time to switch directions. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, we're harping on this. This is crazy. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Did it not have batteries in it? I genuinely can't remember. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Cause she stuffed the documents in it. Cause she stuck the documents in it. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Yeah, we're slowly getting them on our side. Started in the hole in this trial, though. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? I think Edgeworth is the judge's sugar daddy. I don't know what... He's sliding him some kind of money under the table or something. This is crazy. It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Holy shit. Fat! Well, Miss May. What now, Edgeworth? Tisk, tisk. I don't like his tone. I like him better than Payne. Objection! Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. No. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clock when the clockwork was removed? Miles seems not to think so. Impossible, of course. I had a revelation and figured out the whole plot from this one case, or at least the plot of another case. Ooh. Ooh. If you actually think you're onto something, I was going to say, if you actually think you're onto something, hold it in. Hold it in. Because I don't know where this is going. I have proof. I do? Oh, we got Miles on edge now. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence, the proofs when the clockwork was removed was... The phone call, right? Didn't they talk about it? Yes, she said the documents were in there. It's the phone call. You haven't called in a while. The clock isn't talking right now. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. We got him. We got him. We got him. I'm almost sure I solved another case we haven't even reached yet. Oh my god. Wait, this right here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I have to present it. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Thank you, Judge. Very kawaii. Kawaii desu ne. In the call, Mia said the clock was empty and had documents. You got it, Raven. You got it. Oh ho, you have a girly phone. It's not my phone. Hey, pink's my favorite color. There's nothing wrong with a girly phone. I got a pink computer. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. This is so big from me. Order. Whoa, whoa, Miles is pissed. Miles is really mad. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. Oh, dude, that's so cold. That's so cold. To present this in court is so lit. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. 12 hours before she reports seeing the murder. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because I'm pretty sure our friend made it, right? What store was that again? I go to so many. I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? I do. I do. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. I don't know if I have that. The broken remains of a glass light stand. Oh yeah, it's made by Larry. It's literally made by Larry. Take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. It is crazy that the 2 clocks are 2 murder weapons. That is insane. I didn't realize that the cases would overlap like this, especially if you're saying that the next cases are influenced by this one too. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty sweet. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. You idiot. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh! Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, dude, I'm cold! I'm actually nice with it. Oh, geez, she's pissed. Oh, she's crashing out. She's crashing out like crazy. Oh! Oh, she's really mad. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Oh my god. All the cases tie into each other? That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, she's back. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? A little bit. I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Oh, I got a couple of opinions, buddy. This is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... she didn't do the crime, but she heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. How about the wiretap I took from her hotel room, Your Honor? Take that! Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. April May, more like April May, have done it. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Ms. Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh, Miles, you're back, huh? Taking a little sideline there for a second. Figured it out even more, the wiretap. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Oh, hold your horses, Miles Edgeworth. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Wait, what? The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Yeah, there's nothing that says it's the weapon, right? And not that. The proof that the victim, Mia, said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. It's got to be the course file, the course files, because she may have lived for a few minutes after being struck. Take that! This, I think. Oh no, that was not right. That's not going to prove anything, Mr. Wright. Sorry, Your Honor. That one's on me. Apologies, Your Honor. Wait, that was just a warm-up, and I expect real proof this time. The phone doesn't say that, though. I need to put some papers inside it. Papers? Is that the evidence, then? I don't know. She knows it was the statue, and she said the statue was a clock. Yeah, but... The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. It's just got to be the phone call. Right? Take that! I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. There's something I want you to hold on to for me. What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker! Boom. Fucking got him. Got him. Took me a second to get there. Definitely took me a second to get there. Why would the statue have clockwork if it isn't a clock? True. True. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? What, Miles? Let me have my moment. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up. All of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? Why is she saying lawyer like it's an insult? It's like, that's the point. That's the whole point. Oh. She just blew her cover. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. So I'm the bad girl, is that it? Yeah, correct. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. She didn't do it. I don't think she's the murderer. Why the wiretap, Miss May? Please tell me. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question, Miss May. She says it like a I know. It's like, okay, the other guy's also a lawyer. Do I have to? Yes. That's like the whole, yeah. Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? No. She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. I'm inclined to agree. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off. Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. Way. I say way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Hey, why are you getting iced coffee at 9 at night? No judgment, but why? I mean, to be fair, it's 7 at night where I am, and I'm also drinking coffee, but it's different. This is different. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Yeah, and regular cold coffee isn't that great. I'm with her there. She makes a valid point. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Then how did she see it? What? Am I on crack? I've got to be misunderstanding. It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're gonna just let her walk away. That is crazy. I feel like this is a bigger accusation than we're really making, like a bigger deal than we're making of it. She never had coffee in the room. She had wine. Oh, that's true. That's true. She did not have coffee in the room. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Think of something. We could call the bellboy. Or do we want to continue talking to Miss May here? I think we've done about all we can with Miss May. And honestly, I don't know if it's in our best interest to keep her on the stand. I think we've got the jury on our side. They've seen her crazy side. They know she's at least, like at the very least, sketchy. I think the longer we let her stay up there, the more time she has to get the favor of the court back on her side. So I'm going to get her off the stand, and I'd like to get the bellboy in. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already, coming from you. I object to calling the bellboy. You can't, dude, you can't just object to whatever can I start doing that? I want to start doing that. What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Oh, God. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. I'm not saying she's the killer. That's fine. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey. That's crazy. That is my condition. I don't think that's how court works. I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Do we want to accept? Oh, this is so tough. This is so tough. That's got to be against some rule in court. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's funny. All right. Do we want to accept that? Accepting this condition could be tough. But we're built different. And I think we got them right where we want them. Again, I don't think that April May is the killer. I just think she's in on it. Which is a crime. No, we're doing it. Get him in here. I've got nothing to lose except for my client's livelihood. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. All right, Miles. We'll see about that. Nah, I'd win. Energy for real. Actually for real. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I just spilled coffee all over my shirt. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Okay. You can put the tea set down, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Okay, which explains the outfit, but again, I don't think that the tea set is necessary. But that's just me. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Can we just tell him to put it down? I don't understand. Very good, sir. Witness testimony. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Can we throw the tea at Miles? Literally. Literally. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Why do they look like they're in love? And I delivered the iced coffee to her. Wait, is he the one? No, he's not the one that killed her. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Interesting. Okay. So she did order the iced coffee, according to the testimony, which I'm still doubting. The defense may begin its cross-examination. This is tough. That's a pretty concrete testimony, I think. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Well, we better lock them again. Cross-examination. Okay. Head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. I believed I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. Okay. I want a little more information on this part, first of all. Using the faculties as said exactly. Oh, I got it now when the bellboy was there. May was. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you didn't hand it to her. You didn't hand it to her directly. You're right. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. And wait. So, the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Oh. This dude's down bad. He's down horrendous. Yes, what then? This dude's down so bad. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. I would like a little more information on this as well. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. See, and if he handed to her precisely at the requested time, then GG. She didn't see the murder. Yeah, wait. Precisely 9 o'clock then. Precisely exactly. And most definitely, sir. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Tea? I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? I don't know. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. That's my last press, probably. No pun intended to my name. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir. I don't know what that is. I'd be so real, I don't know what that is. Embrasser. Is that French for embrace? Oh. It's French for kiss. Oh, there is a little bit of romance involved here. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. Or she wanted you on her side, you gullible idiot. When we showed up to her room, there was no coffee, and the only thing in her room was a wine, and she was in the bathroom, and she couldn't have been watching the murder and sipping coffee. I think you're right. Because think about it like this, right? She was watching television, and then she got her coffee. There's no way she could have seen the murder. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Well, maybe you guys should just get married. Behind bars! Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Legitimately. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. No, wait, did we just lose? Did we just lose? The witness may leave the... No. Witness may not leave the stand. No. Witness does not leave the stand yet. One last question. Let me ask one last question. What? Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. Oh, this is my last chance. She did it to shut the bellboy up? Absolutely. Absolutely. What do I ask him about? Do I ask him about the check-in? About the room service? Or about bed making? That's not gonna... It's between these two. He says he checked her in. And so that's why he remembered her. And then the room service. But I'm gonna ask about the room service. I know, that's what I'm saying, Raven. This is a murder case. Why is everyone so quick to wrap it up? It's because Miles Edgeworth is sketchy. We knew this. We knew he was sketchy. I'm going to ask about the room service. Tell me again about the room service. Room 303. The guests have requested iced coffee. $18 for an iced coffee is insane. Even for hotel price. That is absurd. $18. Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yeah, like that's crazy. Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. Oh, for two? Pause, champ. What did he say? For two? We got him. Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? We got him! Oh, let's go! We got him! What, Miles? What, coffee for two, buddy? What do you got? I object. That was objectionable. I don't think that's a word. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony, bellboy? Well, sir, you didn't ask. That's not how testimonies work. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, this is like therapeutic. This is therapeutic. You fool. We got him. Holy, we got him. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct. Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Oh my God. Your Honor. We've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May, obviously. Because if he wasn't there at the time, the man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. We got him. We used the force. The lawyer force. Edgeworth's crashing out. He's like, my undefeated streak's coming to an end. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Holy shit. They say Miles Edgeworth hates crime, but I think he likes being right. I think he likes winning more than he hates crime. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Are they? I feel like court's going to be adjourned for a little bit. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Oh, man! Whew. We really laid it all out on the line. September 7th, 2:24 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. He likes getting money, and I can't blame him. I can't blame him either. I'd like it if he did it in a little bit more of an ethical way. But hey, you know what? He's trying to get his bag, but we're trying to get ours. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Thank you, Maya. Thank you very much. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sends shivers up my spine. If you say so. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? I don't think that's how it works. I don't think so. Not yet. Oh. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I think, yeah, Miss May might not only be paid off, but like be in on the crime, which is kind of crazy. I heard they arrested her. Oh my gosh. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. That's a bold promise. I'm counting on you. We're gonna do it for you, Maya. Ah. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. That's true. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court trial. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. It's the only part that she saw that stays. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Let's go save our friend. Part 2. Save your progress? Yes, please. Perfect. September 7th, 3:11 p.m., Detention Center Visitors Room. We going to see Maya? No, we're going to see April. Hey there. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Oh my God. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go. You're scaring the security guard. Yeah, he looks really scared back there. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Alright. Well, I don't think there's anything really in the room. So let's talk. Let's talk about that man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe, wait, what did he say? Maybe if I had something, what? I missed it. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? She's got to be high or drunk or both. I know. She's insane. She's actually crazy. When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones it is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. No, you could learn that from a Google search. Creep! Your attitude sucks. Let's talk about your attitude. Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. That does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Alright. Well, if we need to find something to get her talking about that man. What, do we have anything to get her talking about that man? Can we present this? Guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because I'm not cooperating. Thanks. Alright, so I don't think we're going to get anything out of her for now. Head somewhere else. Alright, so we can go to the law office, the scene of the crime, the Gatewater Hotel again, or this law office. 2 law offices, huh? Alright, so let's head to the hotel. We need to find something to get her talking. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Thank you, bellboy. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's just down horrendous and very, very easy to manipulate. But I don't think he's a bad dude. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Okay, maybe he's not that great of a guy. I judged him too quick. I take it back. He's kind of scummy. Should we not take the screwdriver? I feel like it could be useful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it let us take it last time. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become... Yeah, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Alright, let's start actually examining some stuff. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. Okay, so I guess we can't be taking that. Nice weather again today. Okay, do you have to chime in every time? We plan to install a telescope in that window. Crazy. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Can we get some camera footage? I don't know. Can we? Just kidding, sir. Oh. No, he's serious. This guy sucks. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Camera footage would be nice. I don't think they have it, though. You definitely don't have it in the hotel room, right? I don't think that's legal. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Dang, this guy sucks. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Well then. I don't think this is anything. And then the plant, I don't think is anything either. So let's talk to this guy now. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. And so you wanted to, so you fell in love with her? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I know, man. We can get camera footage of the lobby where she checked in with the man. Ooh, that's not, maybe. The lobby has cameras, and those got footage of May and the man she checked in with. Wait, you might be right. You might be right. I don't know how we get to the lobby, or if we can do that. Oh, here we go. I bet it'll come up here. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. That's rich. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? I'll need to find a photo of him then. What about the hotel? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle. The Gatewater Hotel Murder Manor. This guy is just actual scum. He's so weird, you're right. This guy sucks. Well, what do you think? I think it's terrible. Alright, well, if we could get a photo of this guy, we'd be able to identify him. Okay. Do you want to see the crime, sir? If she went right too far, you can see my mouse, right? Yeah. I don't know how far right she dodged, but if she dodges right, they can't see it anymore. I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence. Okay, then you're useless. Alrighty. Well then, I guess we can go somewhere else. Maybe we should go over to the law office. That's the closest building. That makes the most sense. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Alright, well, if he's actually saying there's no clues, then maybe there's just not, it's just not worth it. Then let's head over. Let's see if we can find our rich lawyer friend. And by friend, I mean terrible person who turned down this case. Wouldn't there be camera footage of the murder in our office? I don't know. I don't think there was cameras in our office. I could be wrong. We'll check maybe after this if this doesn't take us anywhere. Looks like Grossberg is out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait! Oh! Wait, a picture! We got him! What's this? Old photos. There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Holy shit. There's a reason this dude didn't take the case. I wonder it's because if he knew the murderer, he wouldn't take the case. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. That's crazy. We're actually stealing. Wait, you're right. The fancy painting's gone. This is suspicious. DL6 incident. That's not this case. This is the murderer. We saw, I think this is definitely the murderer, right? I think this is the guy who was with Miss May. If I had to guess, he'd be important in another case. Yeah, probably. I don't think they're going to throw a character out. That is Mia's mom. It might be. It might be. And this was what? Exhibit B? I think this guy did it. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Oh, I can only take one. Okay. I think I'll swap them. Then we're taking this one. We're taking this one. And also, we're going to examine this. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of fishermen, right? Sunflowers? I can't remember. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, but why is it gone? That photo was me as mom? I think you're right. I think you're right. But let's go see the bellboy. I got a question for you. Was it this man? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. Oh! We got him. We got him. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. That photo was me. Yeah. Oh, I did. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. Dude. We got him. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? I don't know what that is. Have him write it? Yeah, write that. Write that shit. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. I'm definitely saying that wrong. Just hurry up and write it. He's the dude? Yeah. He's definitely the dude. Added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Oh, wow. There's a lot of evidence. I thought it was going to stop here. Oh, dude, let's go. Thank you, bellboy. I think we got all we need out of you. I'm going to go pay our friend a visit. Hey, April. How you doing? The only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. So it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Oh, you know, I could present the affidavit that says we know who was with Miss May, but I think it's so much colder to just present this and show her this. Have a look at this. I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Oh, we fucking got her. Where did you... Haha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? Oh, volume check, by the way. With the music and my volume, is it good? One's not louder or overpowering the other. Figured I'd check about an hour in. It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? I do have proof, actually. Your bellboy, who you tried to get on your side, is on my side now. What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears or push her hard? We're gonna push her. I'm not treating her nice anymore. We tried to be nice. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation, or with his reputation. Do we know who it is? Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Read, daughter. Let's go. Man, that felt good. I've had that feeling so many times this stream. Sorry, drinking water. Reading for an hour straight does wonders on your throat. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. And also, the man who ruined the life of the Fays, correct? Red White. Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Oh. I'd say I predicted about 6/8 of the story. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty impressive. You got it all figured out now? I think I got a lot of it figured out. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Oh, we're going right to the murderer? That's a ballsy move. Wait, that's crazy. I might. Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. That's all I needed to know for sure. At least 90% of my theory is right. We'll see at the end. We'll see at the end. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Let's go get our boy. Wait, why did we discard the affidavit? Whatever. I don't think there's anything else to talk to you about. Let's go pay our friend a visit, shall we? And there's the photo. How about that? Red, white, and all we need is blue to get America. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? Hello, Mr. White. I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Okay, there's too many rights. Too many rights. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my I used to... Listen, I was like a straight A English student, but this guy's saying words that I don't know what he's talking about. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. This guy sucks also. Everyone on this case sucks. Except Detective Gumshoe. He's my G. I love Gumshoe. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you'd come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Red, white, and blue corp. Wait, that's funny. You're right. That's funny. It is red, white, and blue corp. This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Well, I'm not going to take... Actually, I am going to take a quick look around because this photo was in the other office. Haven't I seen this anywhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure. And it was in the legendary defense attorney's office, wasn't it? Okay, I'm gonna press this guy a little bit. Let's talk. We'll ease into it. Tell me about Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, we've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. You called that shit, Raven. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? That's not CEO talk. I'm just gonna be so real. Well then, do you know Miss May? Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. He even has the American mindset. Yeah, this guy's crazy. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. But you also have a company that's focused on information gathering. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It does sound like he's going to try to pin the whole thing on her, which is crazy. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. That's a terrible answer. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. That is just actually irrelevant to what I just asked. I think he was doing other things with I think that this answer is terrible. This is completely irrelevant to what I just asked. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness's stand gladly. Gladly. You doubt I'm going to be able to put you on the witness stand? Why? He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Then let's talk about that painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Oh, he's pissed. He's actually pissed. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney Grody burger. What? Did he just punch me? Oh my god! He just beat me. Did he just beat me up? Wait a second. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault. Yeah? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. And that's why even the legendary defense attorney didn't want to take this case. Because everyone would be against him. It's an unwinnable case, unless you're me. He brought the painting also to shut up the super defense lawyer so he doesn't defend Maya. Ooh, that makes sense. Do you think he bought it? Or you think they're just in cahoots? You're probably right. I think he probably bought it. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossbergs. Yeah, Grody Burger. That's funny, actually. Okay. This guy sucks too, but he's got jokes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright. Well, let's go back to Grossberg's. Because we want to see if we can... Oh, hi. I was going to see if we can get that other photo. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Alright, we got some talking to do. Grody Burger might be investigating Red, White, and Blue for the Mia Mother's case. I hope he's on our side, man. I do. We need somebody on our side. Alright. Let me fill you in on today's trial. You came to see it? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. You're the one who refused. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Right? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. That could explain why he has the photos of the mom in white. Yeah, that would check out. That would make sense. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mia trusted Grossberger because she knew he was investigating her case. But he let her down. You had a photo of Mr. White and of another woman. That photo of Mr. White. Why would you have his photo, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, well... Oh, and by the way, I didn't take it, Mr. Grossberg. I was just borrowing it. It's been a long time since then. A long time ago. I'm sorry, but I think not. I think you still have ties to Mr. White even today. Really? Whatever gave you that idea? What connection could I possibly have to an individual such as he? It's pretty straightforward, actually. Is he blackmailing him? That's why he has the picture, maybe? Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. He could have sold the painting to get closer to Red, White, and Blue to get deeper into the bomb case. Also true. Also true, but I'm interested if there is blackmail, what it is. You noticed. Oh, we're about to get an answer. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, tell me what happened. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta do my neck stretches, man. Holy moly. Whew. Posture check, everybody. I'm sitting like a gremlin. Oh my god. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years! All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name of the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Red, White, and Blue is blackmailing Burger Man so he doesn't investigate Mia's mom's case. I think you're right. I think that's what it is. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of my years. Oh, what are we more curious about? The DL6 incident is more pressing to this case. DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. DL6 can prove your theory? Ooh, we need to get our hands on that information. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Well, then why is he blackmailing you? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. Oh, so that Mia knew that this guy's bad news. And which is fair, because she was investigating him on behalf of her mom. She may have recorded something of what she found. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this. So it was you, my boy. Who is this man? I'll be heading back. Yeah, he doesn't want to talk. I just wanted to give back the photograph. We'll keep our good merits with this guy, huh? All right. Well then, let's go to Mia's office, shall we? It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. So my theory is partially wrong, since I thought it would be because she was competition, but instead she was directly investigating the case. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like she's been keeping tabs on this dude for a while, yeah? Alright. Let's see what we've got here. The plant's probably not doing anything. What about the phone line? Perfectly clean. Only thing that's missing is Mia. That's actually really sad. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. This binder looks different. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order, so let's take a look. Which file should I look at? What was it? It was DL6. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, I'll take a look. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. But Mia also... That's interesting. So Mia knew that Grossberg sold her mom out, but she also told Maya to go to Grossberg if she needed any help. Why? I don't know. Alright, well, let's see if there's any other ones. J through S. Nothing much here. I mean, we can skim it, right? I don't want to leave any stones unturned. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of these reports. Oh, there's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these. White drove... Oh my gosh! You think she was killed while writing in there? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we stumbled upon something crazy. Let's find the most disturbing one. Article about a politician's attempt. I don't want to... The word white is written in pencil at the top. Interesting. Well, I'm not done. What about... Yeah, I do want to check the last files, right? What about these ones? White. The entire W section is missing. Oh, I bet he killed Mia and then took all this stuff. Was it taken? Interesting, interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, I think we're pretty much done, right? I mean, we can look at the plant. I don't think there's anything crazy. Sky is blue and so am I. Interesting. Okay. I think we got what we need. So we got... What's the best thing to do now? Maybe go back to Grossberg? What do you think about these, sir? I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. I will be doing that. As for now, let's go pay a visit to our friend again. Apparently, Miss May is in question. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. I don't know if I want to go. I feel like it's bad for me to go to him right now. Let's see if there's something we can do at the hotel room. Sound of water coming from the shower. What is he doing? He's taking a shower in there? Wait. It could help in the court, but it's not enough evidence. Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting theory, and I think if we pair it with enough stuff, you know, it holds up. But I'm with you. I think we need more. And with him in the shower, can we take this screwdriver, please? I better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to you. Who cares? Who cares what the bellboy would do to you? I guess we can't take it. Okay. Well then. If we can't do anything in here, there's only one other place to go. Hello, Mr. White. Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Dude, this guy sucks. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. But, oh, I don't know if I want to show my cards, though. Blackmail. Some evidence I can use as ammo. There's my eye. But of course I jest. You need to restrain. Well then, all I want to do then, if he really wants me to present some evidence, why don't I do just that? What about these, Mr. White? This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. I hope, is that going to get me shadow banned? Probably not. Probably not. It's a court game. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. RWB will be the ending in the final case. Ooh, maybe, maybe. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. Blackmail. Blackmail. Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. It is a crazy accusation to make outside of court, I will say. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Oh, gee, I wonder where he is. I wonder where he is. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. Mr. White? You're wrong. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work this out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. Oh! If I'm right, that's the RWB case is the last. Otherwise, I don't know. It could be. It definitely could be. Dude, I can't believe we're going to get him on the stand like this. The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. Oh, did you now? Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because you did it. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? And one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer, man. He's gonna try to accuse me? Oh my gosh, that's funny. He's gonna try to accuse me of killing. I mean, I was at the scene of the crime. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I'll defend myself if I have to, dude. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I like to think I'm pretty confident. I was giving Mr. Edgeworth a run for his money. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. I love Gumshoe, man. Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? No, Butts. Butts was not the murderer. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Interesting. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. I'm on trial? Me? White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. Oh, so we're done. Have we cleared Maya? So we did our job. Maya's in the clear. Maya's in the clear. That's good. I refused. I had an idea. I'm going to defend myself. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. Gumshoe might be our hope since he's probably too stupid to get blackmailed. I know. Dude, if Gumshoe comes in clutch, that's going to be so lit. I'm going to be so happy if Gumshoe wins this trial for us. He's the only one I like. Actually, I like Maya too. He's the only person working on this case that I like. You mean you? Yeah, I'm being charged. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Should I have Maya? If she defends me, quote unquote, I can kind of defend myself, right? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer. Alright, leave it to me. I am Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. It was a joke. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. All of these suck? Yeah, those options weren't great. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece. I'm going to give him a whole knuckle sandwich. Then come to the trial tomorrow. I'll show them a thing or two. Ooh, my coffee's very cold now. Was not expecting that. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. Oh, we've been going for 2 hours almost. The question is, do I keep going here? Do we ride out the court trial? We'll do a little bit of the court trial. We'll do a little bit. We're coming up on 2 hours. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. We'll do a little bit of the court trial. Just a little bit. Because I really want to see what happens. I want to see how I defend myself. May was right. Iced coffee is worse than cold coffee. No. Other way around. Cold coffee is worse than iced coffee. Iced coffee's lit. Iced coffee I like better than warm coffee. Most of the time. Yeah, other way around. You got it. Okay. All right. Posture check, everybody. Oh. All right, here we go. I don't know if we'll do the whole court case. It depends on how long it is, but I would like to start it. September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. I did bite off a big bite, maybe more than I could chew, by saying I was going to go against Miles Edgeworth and this guy, but we'll be fine. Time for us to use the lawyer force, so we must get the high ground. You get it. Phoenix, look. Hey, Miles, you're really... This is crazy, because I know Miles knows that I didn't do this. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. That's kind of messed up. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can do is hope... All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. That's kind of messed up, man. Phoenix. Everyone knows this is rigged? Yeah, this is crazy. We're screwed. We might be screwed. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Get your stretches in. Here we come. September 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh, I can't wait for this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. We're so fucked, so gotta say our prayers and hope the odds are in our favor, yeah? Yeah. Hopefully Maya Fey is gonna conjure up the dead, right? Maybe she can just get Mia on the stand, the ghost of Mia, and Mia can say, it's not him! It's Red White! As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. This is crazy! This is so rigged! If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, I'm gonna start hot. Let's win the court of public opinion. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Ms. Maya Fey? What, Edgeworth? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought Ms. May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. I don't think that's good enough, to be honest. She's got to roll a nat 20 and summon John. Dude, it's crazy. It's actually, like, I've never seen a trial so rigged. And there's only the second trial of the game. I don't know where the game's going to go from here. I mean, I'm excited to find out, but maybe this is just clearing ourselves.